I'm going to start this story time by saying that you don't have to come out if you don't want to. You don't have to come out if you are not ready. And you also don't have to come out because someone or a group of people bakufakele pressure that, okay, you need to get out of the closet. No, that is not right. You need to come out when you are ready. Because also that thing, it's a whole process. Because with me, when I came out to my mother, I was not ready. And now I was in the process of accepting myself, because like I had all these questions. Okay, why do I like women? Like, why is this happening to me? Because you start hating yourself and be like, why do I like women? God, you need to make this stop. So that alone, Jay, is the whole process. Like you liking women, and then you are like, but this is not how it's supposed to be, because it's society, each or it, it's not how that's not how it's supposed to be. Like a woman needs to be with a man, but ayikho lonto, and ndayibona apha kumba lonto ayikho. So you don't have to come out if awufuna umuntu asekhaya. Don't do it. And now when I came out to my mom, I was not ready. Like I was forced, actually. Like I was forced. Like a cousin of mine said, okay, I'm gonna tell your mom that you're gay. And I'm like, but why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you out me? It doesn't make sense. And also, man, because coming out, guys, it's the pits. I know, like I've been there. Like it's the pits. And also one of the reasons why okanye abantu mhlambe bengafuna ukuphuma is because the fear of being like disowned by your family, the fear of being rejected, or just the fear of being discriminated against. Because abantu like, you gay, and people are like, yeah, what? Usistabane, uyimofi, like all those things, like all those names. So it's draining. Like you need to be ready, because sana, there is just a lot. There is a lot that comes with being queer and out, you know. So okay, masiqale story time sethu ke ngoku. So it was back in 2013. Is I was doing grade 11. Fine. So there was this guy from Elalin Kamamam, from like Glomamam, yes. And this guy got Dalaman in phone. I was like, I want you, look, you're so cute. And he was cute. He was very cute. And at that time now I'm like, asking that I like women. So I was like, yo, this guy is very cute. Like singing a couple cute, you know. And then like he would come by, because he was friends with my cousin. He was friends with my cousin's sister. So like he would come by and be like, hey cutie, and I'll be like, hi. I'll be all smiles, the blush, like don't, but like again. So when I got to high school, and then I realized that, you know, actually I like women. And then I girlfriend at that time. That was 2013. And yeah, na 2012 ubhuti lo wabe busy endifuna apha, you know. He would like send my cousin on some, please tell Sandra that I like her, like I really want her to be my girlfriend. Don't. But I was still young, you know. I was very young. Fine. So my cousin and at that time, remember I had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend like my first girlfriend. And postana ke sasifika kwi-stage so postana on Facebook. So my cousin saw a picture of me and my girlfriend, and she sent me a DM on some, hayibo usisitabane ngoku. And I'm like, what? She was like, are you gay now? Like, what's happening? Are you gay? And don't even try to deny it, because I saw the comments like on that picture. I'm not stupid. And remember, sasinazo ne hashtags. So hashtag Sandra's girlfriend, hashtag Ntuwam, hashtag forever, for life, something between those lines, man. So she was like, don't even try to deny it. Like, ndibunile, you are dating girls now. And I was like, yes, is that a problem? And she was like, yes, it is, because usbanbani like wants you, and he's been, you know, wanting you, and then when you just go and date a girl, Like, don't you know about londo irongo? Aibo, ayondlela esikhuliswe ngayo leyo. That's not how we were raised. And I'm like, what do you mean that's not how we were raised? Hayi, andikhuliswanga nini mna, and andikhuliswanga kokweni mna, ndikhuliswe ekhaya. But ke fine, ingamnamsebenzi. So now I'm like, okay, like, where's this going? Like, ufuna uthini? Because I don't want him. I have a girlfriend now. I really don't want him. And then she said, I'm gonna call your mom. And I'm like, what? She's like, I'm gonna call your mom. And I'm like, why would you call my mom? I'm like, what are you gonna say to my mom? And I'm gonna tell her the truth. Like, I'm gonna tell her that usistabane. Like, that was the word, stabane. Back then it was istabane or tomboy. I think it was tomboy, man. I think what do we tomboy? Something. I think what do we tomboy? I'm gonna call your mom and tell her that usistabane. And I'm like, why would you do that? And I begged her guys. I was like, hi mom, Dase, please don't do that. And remember, I had blocked Abantu Baseka. I had blocked my family on Facebook and people from my area. And I didn't block her because like we had a tight, relationship. Like we were so close. So like I didn't understand lando wayenza, and ke ngoku yena shem nokungumuntu apho educated, so ndancinga fanele uzo understand, like should understand like where I was coming from, kanti and yazanga sana. Fine, I'm like, okay, it's fine, do what, like, do you boo, like it's okay, like if you want to tell my mom that now I have a girlfriend, like go ahead, do it. And then I was like, do you want her number? I can give you her number so that you don't struggle. Let me give you, I sent her a number. Mom. And I'm like, yeah, here's her number. You can call her, it's fine. Because now I don't understand what you're doing and you're being childish, and yeah, what you're doing is not cool. Fine, guys. So now, the pressure, I'm like, yo, Jesus, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Like in this routine. And then she sent me a message again that your mom is not picking up. Yo, stress. I'm like, shit. She's really gonna call my mom and out me. And I was like, you know what? No. Mama has to hear this from me. I sent her a message on WhatsApp, quick. I remember message I said, hi mama. Yayazi ndiyakuthanda and angeke ndifuna ukuphula inhliziyo something. But ndine girlfriend and ndiye ndarealize that into yokuba I like girls. Tontoni. Ndicela undamkele and ndizo-understanda if kunzima. Hey! Sent the message, son. And I think it was a weekend. I think on a Saturday. Yeah, I think it was on a Saturday. Yes, it was on a Saturday. And it was late. Yo, my mom called me same time, guys. Like, ndaboni protixity ting. The message right there. And then she called. Yo, now I don't know whether I should answer or ndithini. Like, I'm like, yo, nkosi yami into enzayithini. And then andaphendula. She sent me a message on WhatsApp says ngicela uphendule phone. Yo, aqonda hayi ke ngoku. Into enzayithini nale bawo wami. Hey. Hayi andaphendula phone nginobhala ixwebhe lingaka. Zange ndikhulise kanjalo ke mna ke mntanami. Andiyale satanism ingenileyo kwenza kantoni ungenwe ile mikhuba ngoku yabantwana. Ndithumela ngapha kwisikolo samantombazana only for you. Into abantu ba wenza izinto zidemonic zinosatanism. Yo hayi mntanami undiphoxile. Kwazi bani? Abuze ba ngowaphi kanene lo mntana uthandana naye. So nditsho ke mna kuba ngowasemthatha mama. Yo athi ba ndiyazela lapho ba kule nto yena nina nyoka because abantu banenyoka ke and ke wena usemtsha kule nto awuzuyazi noyazi bakho into ezinjalo zabantu abanenyoka uzawulala ngenyoka siyandaqonda nawe ba awunayo na inyoka. Guys, abazali, I'm like, hayiba le ntombazana ndinenyoka ngokwamna hayi film. She's like, andiyazi noba awunanyoka. Yo hayi mntanami imbi into ndenza yona. Guys, hey, andiyazi ke uba ndini, like I am going through the most. And then I sent a message to my girlfriend. I'm like, okay, I told my mom because my cousin was like, she's gonna out me and that is not cool. Like I wanted my mom to hear like this whole thing like from me, not from omnye umntu. And now she's mad. Yo, guys, I remember kala Saturday kwabethu 11 noma wathi pha ngo 1 sana 1 a.m. on a Sunday sent enye sane VN elila uba yo mntana mani kwazi nolala ndisubendlele ebhedini notata ko ngoku ndiphakamile lapha ekitchen. Like I'm in the kitchen, I'm crying and I don't want your dad to see me cry because he's gonna ask Oguti what's wrong, and I won't be able to keep it in. I'm gonna tell him that usisitabane uyitomboy. Yo, now again I'm stressed. I'm like, please don't tell my dad. Please don't tell my dad. And I'm like, and back then we were close. Like we were like this. My dad and I at that time were like this. So I'm like, yo, Chiko ndizawuyeka ke ngokuba i-daddy's girl. I'm like, please don't tell my dad. That's the reason why I told you, please don't tell my dad. She was like, yo mntanam undiphoxele ngifuna uvukana namhlanje ngecaweni ndiyothandaza. Hayi mntanam andiyale satanism ungene kuyo. Whoa, guys, andigowi ke ngoku. I'm like, hayibo lo sisi, like what's happening? And ke ngoku nam ke undiva kabuhlungu, and I'm going through the most, guys. One thing about me ke sana, I will cry. Yo, I cried so much, guys. Mna shame once bandibone ngathi ndiyagoba umgobo wam nyembezi sana. I cried, guys, because go and yes, nam send a message to mom. Ndiyamcinga ndithi mama anasatanism kwathini. Wathi sana mama, okay, if awuna satanism ke ndicela umlahle. Guys, I was like, hayibo ndimlahla kanjani? Wathi hayi mlahle. Uzayilahla le ntombazana uthandana nayo. Andifuni uphinde ndikubone uthandana le ntombazana. Uzayilahla. Yo, now ke ngoku I'm busy also on Facebook, like trying to delete like our pictures and comments zika baby like on my pictures, because umama I don't know if mhlambe akazu end up sesenza Facebook so that she can see, and I don't even know if cousin yami wamfonela wamxela, okay, I saw a picture of Sandra and her girlfriend like on Facebook, so now we go like on a page and check. So like I'm trying to delete anything no baby like from my TL, and sana wathi mama uzamlahla, and I'm like, okay mama ndizamlahla. They would delete pictures, and then I told my girlfriend like ukuthi kwenza kantoni, so that angabi surprised xa ndibona delete pictures zakhe, like pictures zakhe plus pictures zethu so by two. And then after that nyana ndamcela uba please don't write anything kwi timeline yam ubhalo I love you, good night. Stop that, because ngoku like I am in deep shit, so please don't. Hi, fine. And then I remember I had to go home. I think it was December, guys. So you know ela xesha lika December, and ke ngoku inoba nomama zange sesithethe after that for like a month, guys. Wayefona nje xa esithi bandifake imali ntontoni okanye ibonile imali. Yo, guys, andigoyi ke ngoku. I'm like, hayibo mama, like is she really doing this? But also a part of me, shame, I think I understand that like she had to like process like the whole thing, because you know abazali, they have like this thing about, okay, umntanam uzawukhula and then aye esikolweni okanye whatever, and then uzaba nabantwana, uzawutshata, uzawuthini. So I was like, okay, mhlawumbi ndicingela nezo zinto, because naye wathi uba ke ngoku ithi loo nto uba mna andizoba nabazukulwana, like I won't have like grandkids, tonton. That means you won't get married. And I was like, I can't get married but to a woman. And sana, my mom was not having it. I went home, sana. And then like after nifike ekhaya, it's tense now. Number one, my dad doesn't know anything. Umama uyayazi. And it's tense in the house. Ugirl utshintshe apha akafuni kwanto imsondelisa kum. I remember this one time, sasisegardini, we were in the garden like in the morning. Sihlakula, andiyazi ke ba yintoni uhlakula nge-English. But sasihlakula egadini. Hey, I think man, ikona nje is something. No, she started saying like nasty things. Yo, hayi mntanam unesatanism, shame. Zizintoni ezunenzazo yini nomgcobo mntanam, umthixo andi ukuzale ube yi-one ogqiba undenze le nto. Hey, I think nam ndaye ndaphendula something. Wathatha ikhuba eli sihlakula ngalo sana. Ndabona selisiza ndaphepha ndithi hayibo girl, are you trying to kill me just because I'm gay? Like sesifika kweso stage now ndithi violence sisi, no, don't do that. And then she was like, yes, masiphume nakule gadi ndiskena nomsindo. Oh, now like I'm scared. I'm like, noba ndizabethwa apha ndizobethwa. And kwakusekuseni utata wengekaphumi, because my dad, I think he would leave the house at like 8 for him 17. So tata was still like endlini, getting ready to go to work. Yo, xa singena sana endlini, my mom was like, hey tata kanomgcobo, unomgcobo ke sisitabane ndamsa ngapha esikoleni samantombazana kanti yena uyazazi into bayoyenza pha uyolala namanye amantombazana ayazi uba yisatanism inenyoka laa nto ho hayibo sisi sendime emnyango ndiyoyika I'm like hayi ndizabethwa namhlanje ndizabethwa and notata ngoku uzawungena kum. Do you know what my dad said? He was like, oh, okay. Yo, I was so happy. I was like, my mom was so angry. Like, yeah, uti okay. My dad was like, haibo, nditini. Okay. Watata iskaftina sake sanutata esni lunchbox yake. And then he left. Yo, I was like, yes, Buti. Yes, 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 yes. And then we were left in the house, like, looking at each other and some, hey, sissy, don't kill me. And then, like, after that, and it was never a thing, you know, like, after that, she didn't ask me anything. And then, and, like, sometimes I would lie and say, yeah, I have a boyfriend. I'm happy with my boyfriend. Because, like, she would ask, do you have a boyfriend? I'm like, yes, I do have a boyfriend. That time, I know that I don't have a boyfriend, not a girlfriend. And then, in 2016, yes, in 2016, I had a girlfriend in Angoko and a relationship. And then, and girl, we were staying here in Joburg, Joburg. But girl, like, one and I was at my uncle's place. No cousin, sister, ne cousins, I mean. So I told a cousin yam, and I told Umfaz Kamalume wam, my uncle's wife. So they knew. I think cousin Wam spoke with my mom and was like, Dabs, you can't keep on doing this. Like, Sandra is old. She can be whatever that she wants to be. Like, why are you being like this? Like, why are you this person? And then one time she called me on some, hi baby, can you please come over to my place so that we can talk? That, I don't know, man. And like, I think that this one we are going to talk about into you're gay, and I don't want to have that conversation with her, you know, because like I think we had that conversation 2013, 14, 15, 16. I don't want to unfune like phone. And she was like, I lock screen your phone yako. And lanto mazane, you can tell that tomboy, yes, tomboy. Is she your girlfriend? I was like, you know what? I'm tired now. I'm tired. I was like, yes, she's my girlfriend. And she was like, where did you guys meet? Yup. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, no, satimana on Facebook wethu andikamboni nombona because ndilapha eJoburg ngoku. She was like, oh, okay, can you send me a picture so that ndimbone? And I'm like, this is awkward. Okay. I sent her a picture. She was like, yo, akasemhle. Uyamthanda ne? And I was like, yes, ndiyamthanda. Why? She was like, okay, mtanam, you know what, sisi? I feel like nyani umdala ngoku and eminyaka ihambile and kaloku ngoku angeke ndikufanise wena nala minyaka sasikhula ngayo thina tonton. So if this is what you want, then it's okay. I am going to support you, and I'm so sorry for all the things I said when you came out to me. Vet. I was like, what? So now I can have a girlfriend and I can be free, like unacceptile. And she was like, yes, like we're cool. You don't have to hide anymore. Like accept her. And if you don't accept you, as long as I can. After that shame, I think after that nje like kwa relationship yami nomama yaqala yakhula ke because if we're being honest, shame ngumntana katata. So I think like after that relationship yethu yakhula like kakhulu. And nam ke ngoku I was like, okay, it was easy ke ngoku for me to express myself. It was easy for me to be out there because like guys nasendisoyika ke ngoku nento zobona uba yo ndoyika no poster okanye ndoyika nothini, because what if mhlawumbi ukhona umuntu osibonayo okanye umuntu ozothi athi, and then they go and tell my mom. So now I'm free and I'm like, if ukhona umuntu that is into yothetha sana, I don't care. Like I don't care. Like after that shame, like in relationship yethu right yakhula. And Yeah, man, but yo, it was a journey. I don't want to lie. It was a journey. It was draining, and I remember like there was Kona la Nyanga that whole month where we didn't speak to each other, where she didn't say anything to me. It was painful. I don't want to lie. It was so painful. I remember not so long ago, no, not so long ago, because like ndayindafunda ndenze thato, and then she was like, yo, hayi unesatanism wena, ufuze bani lento unesibindi kangaka. So caba ke ngoku beqhele uposta ii-pictures on her status, and ke ngoku like I've sort of like, I don't know, transitioned into like masculine something something, and yes. So like she would post her pictures as yabon, and she was actually like happy. She was like, yazi, I am like ndiyakuvuyela, I am so happy that you are now like more comfortable and more confident, and like you are just coming out, and I love that. I love watching that. And I was like, really, that is so sweet. My mom is the sweetest, guys. Like she is so sweet. So she was like I love this new side. Like I love like this whole thing, because now for like the longest time, I think I've always wanted to present in a less feminine way. So meaning like wanted to be like masculine, but I was like holding back, because also the way you present it just says a lot about you. Like sometimes you don't even have to say that I'm gay. Like the way you present one day, like this one, yeah, gay, they are gay. So utumama if I get a picture yam kendi looking like a daddy on his status. So this one friend of hers was like, hayibo usandra yintoni, and my mom was like, hayibo yile nto uyibonayo. Why? So what the friend was asking Ntomanma, like, why, like, how did you do it? Like, why amkela njani? Like, how did you come to terms like with the whole thing? Yo, my mom was like, yo, dan funumbulal. And deep inside, I'm like, sissy, you are not lying. You wanted to kill me because lowa ufuna ungeta ngenansika ngekuba egadini. I'm like, sissy, I almost died, shame. Like it was a journey. But now my mom and I, we are like best friends. We are so close. Like we are so close. And I can be myself around her. Like I can be myself around her. Like in fact we talk about everything. Umzekelo ngoku if ndithi ne-girlfriend, I'm gonna show my mom and I'm gonna tell my mom about my girlfriend. So nje, yeah, like azange silale and then sivuke sesikule ndawo sikuye. It was a journey, guys. And sana yo ngumgowo. Like you have to be prepared, like mentally. Like if you wanna come out, you need to make sure that uzipreparile mentally, because ngumgowo. Coming out, because people are going to judge you. People are going to judge you. Shame. And funny nje, you are going to lose friends. You are going to lose people. Abantu bazokujaja. So you need to be ready. Anything can happen, Like I said, into abantu bekuqaleni, rejection, into you're being disowned or being discriminated against. Izinto ezinjalo, those things happen. Like as izinto ezenzeka eTV, like ziyenzeka in real life. So if you want to come out, please make sure you're ready. And please make sure that it's something that you want to do. You're not doing it because you're trying to please maybe like a partner or whatever. No, do it because you want to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.